Do you want to go from this to this? So a lot of us have rounded shoulders because we work at a desk all day or we just have bad posture in our day-to-day activities. If you don't have pain with this posture, you don't necessarily have to fix it. But who wants to walk around being a hunchback all the time and walking around like this all the time? So that's why today I'm going to be giving you a couple exercises you can do to help to first opening up that chest into that thoracic extension and that axial extension to help you realize what is considered better posture. And then you also want to start strengthening the muscles that are at the back, so then you don't have to always consciously think about having to hold your posture this way. It's true, you don't have to have perfect posture all the time, nobody does, but it's just a matter of being a little bit more conscious about what better posture is, so our shoulders are not going to get worse and worse and worse, and our hunchback doesn't get worse and worse and worse. So nobody wants that. Nobody wants to look like an 80-year-old when you're only in your 20s or your 30s. So here I'm going to be showing you those exercises, so you can come follow me. So the first thing you want to be doing is, again, think about that axial extension. So think about that string attached to the top of your head. You're going to be pulling yourself up. So sometimes when you're just thinking about that by itself, you're already into better posture. So that's a quick, easy fix you can do when you're just sitting at a desk, when you're standing around. Think about that string pulling yourself up to the ceiling. So that's one little thing that you can do. Second thing, you're going to start to go into the exercise part. So what you would need is going to be a foam roller like this. I like to tell my clients to get a foam roller that is moderate density, because you don't want something that's super hard and dense, because then it's going to be very uncomfortable lying on it, and that's what we're going to be doing today. If you don't have a foam roller, you can always try to roll up a yoga mat and lay on it. So I'm going to show you what I like to get my clients to do. So what you want to do is have the foam roller vertically. You're going to first start off sit on it, and you're just going to lie on it vertically. So it's going to go right along your spine there. And what we're going to be doing first is we're going to have our arms outstretched into a T, and we're going to retract our shoulder blades a little bit, and we're going to pull our elbows down into a W. So this is going to help to open up our chest, and we're going to go into a little bit of that thoracic extension that I was talking about. So you're going to go lie on the foam roller here. You're going to have your arms outstretched into a T, T, drop down into a W. And you want to hang out there for about 5 to 10 minutes, at least once a day. So that's a super easy one to do. The second thing that I like to do is lying on the foam roller, you're going to be moving your shoulders up and down, so into shoulder flexion. So I'll show you. Again, same thing. So you want to do about 3 sets of 15 each of those. So you can choose which one you prefer better. And this is going to help open up the chest, like I said, and also put your thoracic spine into some extension. So that's really going to be opening up and help to correct your forward-facing shoulders and move them back. Start doing them, even if you can't do them every day, just start, because you don't want to be, again, like a hunchback when you're young, because it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, and nobody wants that. So second thing that you want to do, once you have that chest opened up, more thoracic extension that we're looking at, you want to start strengthening the back muscles. So super easy. All you need is a resistance band of some kind. If you don't have dumbbells, no problem. Just get yourself a resistance band. So what you want to do, shoulders, you want to keep them relatively down if you can. You're just going to pull it apart and just shy of the chest if you can, so you can keep the tension on the band the whole time. So this is going to be working that mid back here, because after you have opened up your posture to have better posture, now you're going to start strengthening the muscles that are going to help support that posture, so you don't have to think about it all the time. So you want to keep your arms straight. So make sure you're not shrugging up. A lot of people like to do it like this. You're going to keep those shoulders down. Shoulders down doesn't necessarily mean elbows down. When I tell them shoulders down, they bring their hands all the way down like this. So that's not what you want. What you want is arms up, shoulders down, keep that up. And again, you want to make sure those reps are very well controlled. Pull it, slowly come back, pull, slowly come back. So another exercise that you can do is to work that mid-back, upper back muscles is going to be a band of rope. So what you want to do is grab something like a doorknob or anything like that. You want to stand back. You're going to be pulling that band back, tucking in your elbows. So what you want to be thinking about is squeezing your rhomboids. So your muscles that are right here. So you want to be pinching that back when you're doing that row. So you're not just doing an arm movement, you are pinching your rhomboids together, keeping those arms tucked in, keeping that core tight. And again, I always like to hold it for a couple seconds, let it go slow. So again, a common mistake is those shoulders coming up like this. You don't want to be doing it like this, or pulling it way too far so your shoulders are coming forward. So you don't want to do that. Make sure your shoulders are back, like so. So this is actually not the best setup. It's just right now we're filming, but you want to, when you're setting it up, you want the band to be at about your belly height, I would say. It's probably going to be the best, or maybe about mid-torso here, like that. So you want to be about here and pulling what I was just telling you. So like I said, 3 sets of 15, you want to be squeezing those rhomboids together, squeezing those mid-back muscles together to help do that movement here. So those two are my top 2 exercises to help straighten that mid-back and upper back. So again, you want to combine that together with the things that I just showed you with the foam roller, so you can open up that chest and use those muscles to help to control that posture in your day-to-day, so you don't have to think much about it, so you don't turn into a walking hunchback like this. Okay, so those were my top exercises to correct those forward rounded posture that you may have. If you learned anything today, drop me a like, and if you want to see additional content and you have ideas, you can drop a comment down below and I'll respond back. Otherwise, if you want future videos coming up, you can definitely subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and thanks for watching.